fire. So on, I mean, hook the Leona in. It doesn't really matter because Lumao, he is just going to stun you to the void. But BLG locking in this pretty crazy draft for this game one. A lot of comfort for these individual laners as we see the Kindred coming out. We also have the LeBlanc, which Yago has been experimenting on quite a bit. Has been a little bit on and off in terms of recent games, but have to wait and see because I feel like top lane, very snowbally matchup to say the least.
Yeah, a little bit of beta Reno as there's the Pop Blossom. Yagao at the outplay, but bot lane, it is a gank and LP's trying to dodge out, but he should just give his life first blood to Elk. He's so handsome, but then it is the trade back to Shun, at least, as Lumao able to get one and maybe buying enough time here. Does Wei actually come down here and get a double? Oh, Lumao, you gotta be really careful. The fact that Lumao doesn't have a health bar anymore is really big. Elk wants the outplay. Elk is the kind of guy to step up, but he might have just stepped into his own death. And that is Wei picking up the kill. We had first...
He just ordered him to death.
Fade away.
Buddy, I don't know if you should be dying there.
Oh, Tongyuan, no, not like this. Shun's eating good.
Waltzing their way into the enemy jungle, although almost spotted out on that ward. Him having the Mobi's boots getting picked up from the hook lands again onto LB. He dead.
Oh, that feels so bad. He even has the Blitzcrank emote there.
As a desperate help, but Shun most likely going to place down that Rift Trail as well. On's looking for it.
Tried to go for the combo, but Breathe goes back in. This is an overextension from BLG, but doesn't matter. Bin goes down. You got the TP coming through here, and Yagao's pretty strong with the static shiv.
I have a problem with saying junglers' ultimate names, but Breathe, he's struggling this top side.
Oh my goodness. He wanted it. He got it.
Oh my god.
He won't die. He won't survive from the triumph there, but that was an incredible moment. A double solo kill goes to Yagao and to Breathe as the dragon went to RNG. Why he did get the flash out of Lumao.
And don't mind Yago as he is just starting to destroy the map.
Won by BLG in a scrappy manner.
And BLG, they defused the situation perfectly without a single man dropping. And like you said, to remember me to be more than just a handsome support that is making those flashy plays. But there's a reason why the audience and the fans have given him such a title, because he's just such a fun player to witness. While Yago having the Dark Harvester, one more order is going to finish up the deal.
Yagao with a solo bolo on the Breathe. Give him the little emo too. That's even more gold given over to him.
Where have I seen this before?
He's gonna be getting close to a third item now here.
Oh, TP from Bin?
That is Bin joining. He will have the dominance. He's gonna go ahead and pop it. Yagao's coming to join as well, but Bin's already gone. Pop Blossom right back. Moonlight Vigil combo onto Shun, but he won't go down just yet. He's trying to take out Lamb's Respite comes through. Yagao's trying to poke him out, but it's actually a pick apart fight by RNG as Breathe takes down Odd under turret, and the turret goes down as well.
Going over towards RNG, and that's exactly what they needed to come back into the game when Yago was just happily taking towers in the side.
Yeah, Yagao's just sitting there like
can't throw too many times because they need these mid-game advantages or they're late.
Yeah, a little bit in the side lanes. We also see the Dragon going over to RNG, and that's actually soul point for them on a Mountain Soul. For the soul for themselves. Yagao looking at another Tier 2 with that Demolisher proc. He gets it. My goodness, that's absolutely it.
State of challenge because they've never been behind at the 20-minute mark, considering the fact that they just threw over the Baron.
Really rough to see that, but they have to. They have to do it because they can't catch him. He's literally a slippery fish in the side lane. If you go to chase him, you're just spending time doing that.
Yeah, we have 4 people committing to this Dragon Soul for RNG, but without Breathe here and no Leona ultimate, how are they going to engage?
Oh, the hook connects. Pop Blossom right back, though, and they are angry that you tried to catch him out. The Lamb's Respite does come through, as it is Shun that controls the Dragon. He goes over the wall and buys a little bit of time, gets a mark back for himself, too, I believe, as it is still, though, LP, who ends up getting his GA pop. Luckily, he bought that here, has been able to survive that little bit of a fight. Yagao still pushing in the side. Bin still looking to fight, still going in.
Oh my lord!
And that's an angry crocodile. Don't you dare step to Giga Bin. He's looking for more too. That's 2. Bring on a 3rd, but Breeze shuts down the croc. and makes a little bit of boots out of him. Yagal's trying to lock him down, but is getting the chase down here. Doesn't have any vision. Now he does. Elk here as well. The TP's coming down. RNG know that this is a definite tempo swing in their advantage. There's a counter strike. Elk stepped too far forward. He doesn't have anything. He just has the feather storm. It's not enough.
My God.
The bird's not there, and the pop blossom comes through from RNG. Shun wants to step up, but there's nowhere to start it up here. See if Shun wants to go in for a little bit of fun. See if we get some burger flip in action. As it's 2,000 health, should go down to RNG. BLG want nothing of it. A Baron secured by... That was nuts. 2
top laners as Yagal just once again putting so much press all the ultimates.
That's a Featherstorm burn though, and actually now re-engaged by RNG. They catch him out with the Pop Blossom. That's a Lamb's Respite coming out, and LP gets caught in the side here. It is still though RNG a favorite fight. Bin trying to get out the slice and dice. I don't think he can make it out though. Does have the GA. Does BLG want to try to come save him over here? Should be a cutout Croc, but Elf, he does a lot of damage with the Lord Toms. He's able to try to get away, but it's too far of a step up in RNG. They capitalize again.
There's no vision though, so they don't know that there's 3 members in that bush.
Oh, they're going in, you go. He gets locked out. He just wanted to try to kill Wei, but he can't.
I feel like back again towards that top side. On, you don't want to be going in there, buddy.
On. Oh, goodness. The Pop Blossom with the combos, and the Lamb's Respite's not going to save you today. On bit the dust, and that just means that engage, that crucially ending the game.
Shun's going to harass them here.
I'm surprised Bin isn't trying to stop Breathe from backing right now. Yagao could literally end the game if he had stopped him. He was trying to look for him, but he went into the tri-push. Shun is trying to fight them under the Baron, but it was already secured by RNG. He had a Nexus tower that almost went down, and Breathe is trying to answer Yagao. You can't get the counter-strike there, but Yagao is getting chased down now.
Lumao desperately trying to get engaged. A hook lands.
LP gets hooked. He's at full items now, though, and he's trying to pop back here as well.
Oh my
just
God,
gets wrecked here as Lamb's Respite came out too late. Look at LP firing away. He ain't got any seconds.
They don't have the Kindred ultimate. They can look for a huge wombo combo here.
They realize that if they are forced to the Elder fight, this gives Yagao room to end the game. There's TP available for lane. And this is RNG, backs against the wall. Breathe can make the difference here, and I think he's just done it. Meanwhile, RNG, Lumao gets caught though, and out gets the kill. Pop Blossom right back, but it's just a 1. And they go golden though, Taguye buying a lot of time. Shun is firing away. The double marksman comp is starting to come alive here, and you're starting to get Elk firing away as well with those feathers setting up. It's a little bit of a split fight. I love this camera. Yagao still fighting Bin on the backline on Taguye, and BLG have wiped the fight. Yagao is still pressuring. LP actually steps up. He's full items here as well, but he gets locked down by Bin. And he shouldn't try to take out Taguye. Can't catch him. It's
not the Elder, but Breathe has something to say about this.
Can't stop, won't stop. The LPL always delivers as Breathe will shut down BLG in front of the Elder. He has the whole breaker and he ain't stopping anytime. You got the TP because Taguye is trying to end the game. Ben has arrived though, and I don't think...
And we're back in the same situation once again, but bottom side, there is a slow pushing wave. The hook doesn't land.
Okay, On had that Quicksilver Sash though. That's actually pretty big. And now, actually, going back in, Elk gets the Featherstorm out. The cleanse comes through, but he is ripping El Lumao apart. Ben looking at a flank here. He's trying to build up some rage with that dominance. Gotta be a little bit careful because LP is still big. Yagao takes an inhib over there. The Elder Dragon, though, that's the biggest thing. Pop Blossom goes away. They're trying to distract. They're focusing the Elder. They get it. No, it's going the RNG wave. They can take some resets here. The Lamb's Respite's pretty big. The Elder Dragon isn't going to be enough. LP gets locked down. Way! He shows up big when RNG... I mean, he's got Holdbreaker. Does he just go for the end? He can just walk through here. He's going for it. Breathe. He's looking for Shun. He's got the Elder Dragon, but he's onto the Nexus. Breathe. He's trying to finish it. It's not enough, though. There is a denial, and it will come of the way of Yagao. 1,000 goals.
Towards as Breathe has that TP available, they can't realistically be too far out of their own base.
They're going down. And as we cross the 43-34 mark, we are officially in the longest game of the LPL, and it is not done yet. We got fights across the board. Elk is firing away. He's a bit untouched, but LP connects a Calibrum. LP starting to fire him out, and that's a double kill for Elk, but it's insane. And there's the TP. They want to finish this here and now. They don't want any finickiness as the hook actually connects. No, Luma Lumao gets caught here, but Breathe. He connects on a Shun. The Lamb's Respite comes out. Look at LP, though. Look at LP. He's doing so much work. He gets blasted by Shun, and the mark goes over.
And for another 2 minutes.
We're already in the longest game, and we are 2 kills. We do have a backline access from Yagao, who's just looking to poke in, but this 5-man comp, RNG could just force the end here if they get a catch out. Elk's caught. Elk might go down to LP, though. He's getting traded. No, it's not. The Calibrum, it's no. The Severum is actually going to heal him back to full in the middle of the fight. And it's Shun with the Lamb's Respite. It's not enough. And RNG, that's 3 kills for Breathe. In a moment to step up, RNG do a quadra kill for Breathe and a game 1 victory for RNG.
Hands down, the best LPL regular split game I've ever witnessed this year. And RNG really bad flashbacks. Set support used to be the menace of support, because when Hex Flash was first introduced, he would have so much movement speed. He would pretty much run you down despite how much space you have between you and the AD carry, and he would just 1v2 the lane because of how much damage is inbuilt into this champion. Excited, we have Wei wrapping around BLG's bottom lane, still level 1, but no cleanse available for Elk.
With this composition, if Wei gets ahead, it gets so scary. Lumao is tanking up so much. He has the Haymaker available potentially here, and he tries to get it down. LP, he's out. Wei gets the reset there, and
that flash available. They came out on top.
This is a big
we
capitalization.
Have the support in jungle here.
Oh, Wei instantly flashes, but they knew. They sniffed him out, and BLG, they make a very decisive play, but LP, he wants it. He got a Hex Flash from Lumao, trying to get the Face Breaker on, giving his life. Haymaker on!
Unless Tongan commits the Flash W, it might be a...
Oh,
it's the Flash W coming out of the Annie. Nice. He did not want On to be getting away.
But now, BLG moving around, won't actually pull the trigger on this, and First Dragon goes to RNG, so objective control here for Royal Never Give Up.
Yeah, and there's a reason why RNG...
Now we actually see a little bit of happening. Shooting down bottom side, the headbutt pulverized with the Hex Flash will be there. They get the connection here. They're looking for Lumao, though. That's the point of target. Haymaker comes through, but it's not enough in BLG. They get one for Elk as well onto Lumao.
Is the way to go. LP, you need to be careful here.
Yeah, they got the catch out. He has Flash, but he's getting locked down. Wei is here, though. This is big. This is big. Reset there, and LP gets the kill, too.
What is happening? I mean, both these... But Shun starting up the dragon, also having that demonic getting picked up, so RNG are not in the position to fight or at least contest this whatsoever when Maokai is to the objective.
And a first turret over to BLG, delivered in hand to Elk, and there it goes down. You had to wait.
Not because he's gonna get 2 plates in mid, uncontested.
A lot of plates, but here, actually, RNG looking for a TP play. They go in. Nice little face breaker. The Nature's Grasp coming out. Look at Tong Yuen. He goes for the Timbers. The reset. Let's go! RNG! You can't count him out, but Yagao has returned with his own flash. He's getting reset too! And we all bought tickets to watch RNG take a trip to Reset City in game number 2. Wei's gonna chase down On as he's carving up some hamburgers for Royal Never Give Up.
RNG just completely gets that Tibbets onto you, and that's the affiliates getting shut down with
flash,
the gold
no
we
cleanse,
given.
Nothing. That's a big difference. Now BLG are still looking for a fight, though. They actually catch out Tong Yuen. Here comes Breathe, though. Wei caught out as well. He's not going to get resets. He does. And this is big trouble for BLG. They got the CC lockdown, and here we go again. He can't get to the soul this time, though, and Lumao with the Haymaker back on the Yagao. This is LP and Bree's time to shine. So they get shot by Yagao's accelerated shock flash.
Oh, he saw the Kai'Sa W. Well, LP is most definitely still in this mid lane, but he is so incredible in getting those resets.
You have to. That is the biggest focus as the showstopper straight into Elk's death. That's a big catch out, and Lumao makes this. Still is the Aphelios, and he still is Elk. We've seen him step up so much this year, and this time can be no different. Picks are, at this point, the way in. You got to try to find it in every way you can. You've already lost the preemptive engage. But actually pushing Ben off here. Ben realizes he can't get the back off, and RNG are in a weird fight right now as they don't really have tools available, and they're just getting engaged on by BLG here with the Nature's Grasp. Ben getting big, showstoppered into the back with the Haymaker, but Lumao goes down, and the flash headbutt there, pulverized from On. It's just a chase down, and no more Reset City for RNG. They got to cancel their tickets as a triple into not a quadra because Yagao takes it away, goes over to LPL here off the back of that fight. And now, I don't know how many Barons this is for them, but it's going to be another one here in this series.
I like everyone to kind of focus, been kind of untouched in this matchup.
They don't want to go to 46 minutes anymore, Kitty. They want to end the game right now, and Lumao will signal potentially the end there. LP get caught, almost goes down himself.
They can't really clear the Baron buff minions either without Tangyun being here, but no flash available on this Annie. I don't know who can contest Elk, especially having that cleanse available as well. Does seem like a free inhibitor.
On trying to push him off the warding there as the inhib does go down. On getting back a little bit. They had TP from Ben. They still have a minute and 20 on this Baron. They should just look at a tier 2 in top side.
This is where you kind of see the set pick crumbling at the 25-minute mark. On has been targeted. He's gone.
LP gets a big pick off. It's now RNG, they're hunting. Yeah, I think BLG are just very angry about what happened in game number 1. That was not like them. That was not an excuse they want to use, as LP just gets ran down by Yagao. And that's actually a TP. He might be in some trouble here. He gets Facebreaker back and a shutdown goes away. Now the reset is there, but the other side of the fight already down Tong Yuen. He can't provide any help here, and Lumao getting chased under turret by Ben.
Fell to the pick of Yaga, although he had to trade for his life, but BLG once again coming out on top, and I feel like this game is just...
And they could just force your hand every time. That's a third dragon for BLG. Oh, you're on a ward, Lumao. That's a face breaker into a haymaker, into a death for the RNG bot lane. But BLG, they are onto the Baron. This is something RNG have to contest about.
They see Tanya on a ward though, so BLG, they're just committing to the Baron without any pressure whatsoever, and that's just second Baron.
RNG, but the entire time that was going down, BLG were looking elsewhere.
I saw an angle where On flashes over the wall, and I know On would... He probably considered this, and he could have potentially gotten 2 return kills into Bin's pocket, while Yagal and Elk are just chowing down on this top side, and also now getting 2 inhibitors as well. No ultimates available for RNG, by the way, so I don't know how they're going to really contest this as BLG. Maybe they can just...
come through in a fight. That could be it for RNG, but Tong Yuen just getting blown up here as they lose a Nexus turret. Tong Yuen without tippers, without any tools, isn't there when they need him for RNG. I mean, the siege will continue. Another minute, 25 seconds on this Baron buff. On goes forward, gets caught out a little bit. The TP has come in, and that's Ben joining like the big croc he is. You get the catch-outs. This is it, BLG. They're alive and well, and they're looking to punish RNG. They've woken up from that doozy of a game number 1. It went the distance. They're going to make sure this game 2 doesn't. And BLG rise to the occasion, and we're going to 3 games.
This is the BLG we all know and love, as Ben also picks up a triple kill on this Renekton to finish off the deal. But now the series is going the distance. We all predicted this. There's no way BLG is how Elk pilots this, as he has played it 2 times already so far in the LPL. Breathe, come on, give me the Fjord. Don't hover the yawn, man.
It also just combines really well. It used to be like part of that Exodia comp with this before with the Maokai, because you already have sapling vision. You already have so much strength with this composition around objectives.
First blood into Tangyun's pockets, but now Annie extremely low. Arrow hits.
Oh, yep, that's going to be it. As On also looking for the re-engage, as LP's coming up with level 6, but Elk is also here. Yagao's pretty strong at this point. The clone, rather, going to be there. Dredge line actually connects on LP. He gets locked down here and just left by his team. He tries to kill Instinct at the flash, but Elk flashes right back, says, "You ain't getting away from me, bud." There's no mana. Breathe actually going to pull the trigger here. Yagao doesn't have any way out but a flash. He can't get out. Gets knocked up anyways. Oh, goodness. It's a calamity of errors going on.
Absolute chaos is happening towards that mid lane. Can Wei look?
There he goes. That's how you get level 6. He tries to get the Q3 here. Does end up missing it. So Breathe should back away from that one. Elk was trying to get back off, but ends up getting an Enchanted Crystal Arrow right onto the right target. And because Lumao tanked up that damage, he goes down first. Oh, big re-engage though. That's huge. Look at Wei. He's trying to take down Odd. Can they do a killer instinct? Comes in from LP. And BLG, they're running for the hills right now. RNG.
Shoot in the back.
And the Crystal Arrow goes through the uprights, but LP stepped forward because of that. He killer instincts out. You got Luma with the re-engage, but LP's already down. Tong Yuan will not fall, but Elk, is that a sniper shot? He doesn't go down. Wei gets him in the end. My goodness, that was close, but RNG, they holding RNG in this, a lot of this situation. And tier 2 does go down to Yagao, and we've already talked so much about Tong Yuan's growth throughout the split, but in this one specifically, the Annie is having a bit of a rough time in game 3. We see the re-engage though, potential from Breathe. He gets the big horn, and that could be it here. LP starting to work on the back side here as the killer instinct comes out, and they're bringing him out. The all out comes through. LP misses the Prey Seeker, but it doesn't matter because RNG do it yet again.
Of RNG, BLG is extremely lucky that Baron isn't up and available because they had 3 members dead out of that exchange. And at the 21-minute mark, as they do pick up the second dragon for themselves, it is going to be Wind. But so far, so good. Elk on this Ashe.
Connect, but on the clone. And RNG having used some of their abilities, though. Killer instinct. LP! He gets the catch on a bit, but that's a way big overextension and a crucial, honestly, monumental piece to RNG is gone now without the Kaisa. Still got Tong Yuan, who has a bunch of kills, has a lot of gold, just got that upgraded Leandres, and they're doing work. The Timbers is burning everyone alive here as Elk starting to fire back. He's finally in range. He's finally looking to glide all over them as he's stepping all over Breathe. On is there to set him up, but Tong Yuan, it's a little bit of a mid-lane dish, and Wei comes in to give him the hammer. Tong Yuan shows up for RNG. Go against an AP mid that could just blow you out of the water with one combo. That is now the trajectory for Elk as he's engaged on potentially again. Get Ben as a bit of a bodyguard on the side, though. That's huge. Breathe goes in for the knockup. Wei getting very low. The grand entrance, though, will go wide, and this is a fight BLG can take. Ben, he tries to find Tong Yuan, but now he's getting locked down. All out comes through. He got a little bit of fight back. Look at LP. Look at Tong Yuan. They're starting to get a little bit low as the shock blast connects, and Yagao is starting to make a bit of a difference here as he's getting close to 3 items. BLG fight back.
That's true members. LP also out of mana, so BLG, they can start up the Baron. They have no...
As just TP back with full health. He's going to be the bodyguard for this fight. And Wei just gets sniped by Yagao. Says, I knew you were there. You can't even step to it.
And that was all the beginning of a desperation play out of... And just duck down and avoid this dragon fight.
Oh my goodness. Nature's Grass comes out. The sapling's doing work with that demonic embrace as well. The amount of burn and poke and just damage that BLG can do, it's so impressive. They catch out Tong Yuan. That's a big engage tool gone. The Horn goes a bit wide. They're under tower. BLG finally take the tower out, and now RNG have nowhere to save to as Wei gets taken out again, and BLG, they're starting to run away with this one, Kitty.
I don't know how BLG does it. They just come back into this game from a single 5v5, but Elk on this Ashe is starting to put in the damage in these huge team fights and just playing with the amount of spacing that Ashe and Jace can create in these team fights. LP and Luma were completely out of the equation as well, so they're gonna look for the carries of RNG. Wasn't around this dragon, and I feel like RNG fought out of position.
Just little fights like that make the biggest difference. RNG desperate a little bit, trying to pick up onto Ben, but he is so tanked. They literally are dumping everything into him, and he still finds the triple knockback. LP, he goes on Elk. He gets one more. The Prey Seeker, the snipe comes out for RNG's bot laner. Maybe this is the difference. Maybe this is the moment. But can Yagao bring the hammer? It's another triple knockback for Ben. Look at Yagao. He's looking for all of them as he baits him in, laughs in his face, and the game is going to BLG.
3-man knockups on this Cassandra. He won this team fight single-handedly for BLG, and now they're going to secure themselves with that scoreline sitting comfortably in that first position.
One step away from a 15-1 record. BLG were brought the distance, and RNG, that's a 5th series going to 3 for them. But BLG make it right. They make it so. They will be at the 14-1 record now. It is an incredible game from them. A game one they will absolutely